Hi everyone. So now I will try to write an example code for a queue. So as we know that queue is first in first out FIFO kind of a list structure. It means like queue is like a box which has both of its ends open. So if you put one element from one side of the box and then you put another element on top of it, you should get the first one from the other side out and then the second one like this. So uh, we have here included a header for the queue and then this std namespace library. Now let us declare a queue of integers. First, queue can be integers or it can be strings or it can be objects or anything. So let's name it q1, yeah, or just q is enough, and then close it. So now let us put an element. If you want to push an element into a queue, you need to use the function push, q.push, and simply you can put an element, let's say 10 inside, and then the second element q.push 20, and then q.push, this is 30, and the fourth element q.push 40. And now you will see that when we will try to print out this queue and take one element one by one out, it will be in the order from 10 to 40, like 10, 20, 30, 40, in the same order in which we pushed these elements in the queue. So we can use a while loop, for example, and write like q dot is empty, or q dot empty, yeah, until the queue is not empty. We will take elements out of the queue one by one. So you understand, like queue empty is a function which checks if the queue is empty, and we put a not sign before, which means that if this is not true, like if queue is not empty, if our queue empty is not true, then we pop one element out. See out, we can print this element after popping it out, q dot pop. That's it. You see, you get this help function. You can press enter and the function will be written, and then we can put something like /n for the new line, and then that's it, semicolon, control s. Now we try to execute. Like we will first compile and run, and then we see there is an error here, operand stt no match for the operator. Yeah, because this is wrong, because this q.pop function returns a void. If we see the errors here, this function returns a void, so this is only going to pop one value out, but it's not going to return the value. So we can put this q.pop after this, and we can use like q.front function, which gives us the first element back of the queue. And So q dot front will print the first element of the queue, and q dot pop will take out an element one by one until the queue is empty, and then we will see 10, 20, 30, 40 in different lines printed. Yeah, so just now go to execute, compile and run. You see 10, 20, 30, 40, and press any key. Yes, that's it. So that's an example of a queue. Yes, so now I will explain you a stack as well. So we can simply replace the queue with a stack. So stack is last in first out, so the element that was put last in the list will come out first. So stack is like a closed box, or it's like yeah, it's like a closed box in which you put one book or one element, and on the top of this you put another book or another element and the third book, and then when you take out, you take the third one first because this is on the top then. So simply we call it like stack now and name it s, and we push this element one by one, and you will see that the stack will show elements in the reverse order. Like when we will pop the elements, 40 will come out first. If s dot empty, let's see if this stack also has this empty function. Yes, it's empty. Push pop, and okay, top. The function to get the top element of the stack is top, it's not front, and that's it. Now if you run this, execute and run this, you will see 40, 30, 20, 40, 30, 21. So this is what is a stack. Now one more thing, you can also have a stack or queue of strings. For example, you can, instead of, or you can have some class objects, you can have floats, whatever. So we use a stack of strings now. Let's say we put some names here. One name is, let's say, Bill. Second name is Bob. Third name is Tim. Fourth name is Marco. And now you will see Marco will be popped out first. If you see, that's what we are doing. We are printing the top element and then we are popping one element out. First top element is Marco. Okay, Tim is wrong. Okay, yes, a parenthesis is missing. Control S, execute, compile and run, and you see Marco is coming first, then comes Tim, then comes Bob, and then comes Bill in the reverse order. In the same way, you can have a queue of strings. Simply replace this stack with the queue, and then instead of s, let's use q here, q here, q here, q here, and then another q here, and then q dot front to get the front element of the queue, and q dot pop to remove each element of queue one by one. Now the print order will be Bill, Bob, Tim and Marco in the right order, because this is first in first out list. Okay, this is okay, yeah, it should be q here as well because s is undefined. Compile and run. You see Bill, Bob, Tim and Marco. Bill, Bob, Tim and Marco. That's it. So that was a lesson on